Welcome back, everyone, to FSPN's coverage of the Melendez Collegiate Advisors Winter Showcase held here at the beautiful Sabre Field in St.Brendan's at the heart of Westchester. And we have a special treat here with us for you. We have our host is Mervyl Melendez joining us in the booth. Coach, welcome and thank you.
Well, you know what? Thank you for being here. Like you said, this is a beautiful, beautiful ballpark, beautiful venue, very good baseball players. I'm so excited to be here and see the future of baseball here presented themselves and doing a great job. I think thus far we've had great weather. No sun, but great weather nevertheless.
Nice and cool.
Yeah. Nice and cool. And the players are really performing at a high level. And thank you to the coaches that are in attendance as well.
Yeah, I mean, Coach Osorio has been putting in some work, man. You got to give him a raise.
He gets paid very well.
All right.
So he's the one that runs it.
Take us through a little bit about your recent history. We know you as being an FIU head coach, but tell us how all this came about, this all MCA and what it's for.
Well, you know what? It started in 2023, January 2023, and I started it only because I saw that there was a need for baseball players, high school baseball players, in transfers to have someone represent them that sat on the chair of a coach, right? Not just someone from the outside thinking that they know what it takes to be a collegiate baseball player. I was a 26-year veteran head coach at Division I level, and I know what it takes, and I know how to communicate with my fellow colleagues. And I thought that because I knew how to do this, because I've been there, that I would be okay communicating with coaches and devising a plan for young players. So it's a passion for me to help the young players get to the next level, and I know that they have dreams of playing not only college baseball but playing professionally. So if I can help in any way, that's what I'm here for.
All right, so you have this insight because you've been in the trenches. You've been in a Division I program. You know what it's like, and you know what it takes to get there. So what does MCA for? I mean, how can they help an athlete?
Well, MCA, what we do is communicate with parents and players, devise a plan for them as to what is the next step, whether it's player development, they have to develop their skills, or is communication with coaches. But the end result and the goal of every player is to get to play college baseball. For me to facilitate communications with coaches, to acquire spots, acquire scholarships, and make sure that they're heading in the right direction and they have the right path in developing as baseball players to play at the next level.
So how does it make you feel when you come out, you put on an event here, and this is not your first one, but how does it make you feel as an organizer, as a person that puts this together to get so much support, not only from the coaching staff, but the back office people, and then you see all these kids show up? It's got to make you feel good.
Well, of course, because we do it for the youth. We do it for the future players. We know that this game is going to be in good hands, and it will be in good hands because of the players that are growing up right now and that are playing this game. And if we, like I said, if we can help in any way, devise a plan for them so they can be successful at the next level, that's what we're here for. So this event is for coaches who come in, see the talent, the local talent that we have. There's some coaches that are coming from afar. There's a coach from Milwaukee here, Milwaukee School of Engineering, that has come, and that for me says the story about the local player, the players from Miami that is sought after, and we just want to show our local product, and we want our local players to get opportunities to play at the collegiate level. So that's why we do this. That's why MCA started in January 2023. We have over 150 players, clients that we have in our system. Most of them, the majority of them, are already in college and committed to schools. And we're looking forward to adding more so that we can continue to help the young men achieve the goals of playing collegiate baseball.
About the past, because I want to talk to you about some former FIU players, because, I mean, that's like our local college. Yeah, everybody loves UM, but FIU's been like their little brother.
Yeah, so back when I was at FIU, we didn't like that so much. We didn't like the little brother, big brother type of deal, of course. But certainly UM has a long history of really good
Lots of
baseball and
success.
championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, national championships, and what we wanted to do, and what I wanted to do when I was at FIU is to train our players to play at the next level. Now, what I will say is that the 6 years that I spent at FIU, we have 3 or 4 players that are playing in the big leagues. So that to me, we did a good job. We did a good job training them. At times it didn't translate into wins on the baseball field, but we won getting the players ready and develop them to play at the next level. And there are not many programs that can say that in a short period of time they have 3 or 4 big leaguers.
That's true. That's true. Congratulations to that. So what's next? I know you travel a lot because I talked to you and you're on a plane going here. You probably got more frequent flyer miles than anybody I know. But what's next for MCA? I mean, what can we expect? What's up the pike? What do you got up your sleeve?
Well, listen, there's a lot of stuff up my sleeve, and I'm not going to, clue anybody into, what we have coming up. But I think expansion is what comes to mind. We're looking to add more services for us and more people to our, young company and small company right now. So we're looking to expand our services a little bit more. We may be looking into expanding into other sports as well. But I think we got a pretty good grasp of what baseball has done here locally, and we may want to, add a few more sports. But in the meantime, we have to do a really good service for the players that we have. I think that we have a lot of good local players, and we're looking for them to succeed at this game and move on to the next level.
All right, I'm gonna put you on the hot seat here, and I'm gonna take you to do a little play-by-play. Batting now is the right-handed batter Matthew Garcia. What do you know about Matthew?
So Matthew, of course, just a local player, 2026. He's a catcher. He actually, if you saw his throw down, just a major league average is in the 1.9s in a game. So anybody that is accurate and has the the tools and the arm strength to throw in the twos, low twos like he did, has a good future in this game. So I think Matthew has a bright future. But as I said, he's a 2026. He's got a little bit of growing up to do. His frame is it's going to continue to develop. He doesn't have a frame of a typical catcher, as we know, but as he gets older, he's going to get stronger. He's going to fill up a little bit more.
I think old school Benito Santiago he threw that mold of being a pudgy, chubby catcher. He threw that out the window.
Yeah, he did. He was very athletic, and as we see, Matthew actually drive a ball to center field, very well hit. Obviously, he has a little bit of thunder in that young buddy. He's got some strength. Benito was very athletic. So as you said, he was not the pudgy, strong, wide body behind home plate. He was more athletic. He threw from his knees, which is something that I actually, a lot of people started doing right after him. It's kind of died down a little bit now.
I can take you back a little further because another guy that didn't fit the mold also got crouched down was a Tony Pena, which was the Pirates catcher.
Well, Tony Pena's actually caught from his butt, more than anything else, and he was an atypical catcher, as you know. But those two guys that you described probably paved the way for a lot of catchers in the future that not necessarily, they were not the traditional type looking guys, and they were not the traditional type of catchers. So they caught a little bit different.
I was growing up, and your typical catcher was a Johnny Bench, Thurman Munson, Pudge Rodriguez, with a little bit of meat on their bones. And
a lot more.
Now you got catchers leading off games, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think that the game has transformed a little bit. As you know, there's a new way of catching. A lot of catchers are catching from the knee. A lot of them are not, blocking traditionally either. They're just, getting, their bodies down and just keeping the ball in front of them. So, this game has evolved a little bit, and you see him being effective. There's more emphasis on framing than it has ever been, before. The metrics of framing are well known, and catchers are winning Gold Gloves because of metrics now.
Okay, so our channel, Florida Sports Programming Network, is dedicated to following Dade and Broward high school sports like it's never been done before in Dade County. We have over 42 games scheduled for this spring. We're going to be at Matter, at Doral Firebirds. We're going to be at Homestead. and South Ridge and many other parks around Dade County. What is some advice that you can give the juniors and sophomores and seniors? Let's throw the seniors in there that are coming out. What's some advice that Merv can give these kids?
Before I give the advice, I must say, Brian, that the job that you're doing right now, getting those programs exposed to, good streaming and very professional commentating is amazing. This is what is needed down in South Florida. Professionalism, good exposure for the players. So I thank you for that. It is important to have that, and I haven't seen it before. So this is you're doing a tremendous job.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
And the advice. Listen, I said this earlier to a group to the players. I said if you want to get better, you got to work, and you got to work when no one is looking. You have to work. You got to put up the time that is necessary and more to get better and to play this game. So the times that you spend on the baseball field as a group with a team, it's not enough. So get out, practice on your own, hit on your own, have a buddy and play catch, take ground balls, take fly balls, just work. There's only one way to get better is by working. So don't let time pass by when you're sitting at home playing video games or doing something else. Get out and work. And if you work, this game is going to repay you. And I guarantee you this game has repaid a lot of people who have worked hard before.
You heard that, high schoolers. You're out there playing video games. You're sitting around. You get out there and put in the work. And work like if somebody's watching, even though there's nobody watching.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable.
Only one way to do it.
Merv, I want to thank you very much for taking your time out to spending a few minutes with us. I mean, we have a world of knowledge talking to you, and we really appreciate what you're doing. I mean, keep it up, and anytime you have anything like, you're here to support you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Brian.
so much.
Keep doing a great job for all of us. We appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. There you have it, folks. I was Mervyl Melendez of Melendez Collegiate Advisors, and we'll be right back with more of this winter showcase right after this.